Hey everyone, welcome to ZSR. Today we have a very exciting matchup. This is Cola versus Xavi in the OoT Randomizer Standard Tournament lower bracket semifinals. Tracking today we have Mage26 and Virgil Dante, and on comms we have Chuckles and Tawfile, and they will take it from here.
Thanks, Spaceball. Yeah, this is gonna be a really fun matchup. This is our loser semifinal. Today, later this evening on ZSR in about 4 hours, we're gonna have the winners final. So the winner of this match will go on to face the loser of this match. Sorry, the winner of that, the winner of this match will face the loser of that match, and then the winner of the match in 4 hours is going to be sitting in Grands waiting for whoever comes out of the last of the losers final. So,
yeah, hey everyone. We can count the number of matches on one hand now left in this tournament. So we're coming really close to the end. There's only 4 people left.
Yeah, and even if finals are best of 3, we can still do that. So, yeah, no, this is going to be a really fun matchup. Xavi, last year's champion, versus Cola, who's perennial powerhouse. Runners are.
Yeah, I was kind of looking through Cola's history, and I was like, Cola's not really done well in main tournaments before, hasn't he? And I was like, actually, he's got through quite far stages in quite a lot of the different events, and won season 4 of Challenge Cup as well. And most importantly, as the first mention of this today, he did win League Season 7 Division 1. So he is the league champion at the moment as well.
Wow.
So Cola on a bit of a tear.
Yeah. Runs a lot of different modes. RSL, Tried Force Splits. Very experienced in both. I mean, both. Like, the top 32 in this tournament were incredibly stacked to begin with. We're down to the final 4. It's still very stacked. We're down to only 1 champion left in the tournament. You know, despite the, brackets putting 4 of them together into one spot.
That is true. Yeah, we had. They all got knocked out really early because they
except for Xavi. So it was on the other side of the bracket.
That's very true. Yeah.
Just kind of funny, but yeah, Cola slayed an advantage. Ooh, child start Milo's house and disappointment.
CSMC is off apparently in these settings. It's all small brown chests. It's all vanilla.
Yeah. We do at least have some cash here, so we're going to be able to pay off the bridge scrub.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Probably. So Cola's going to go for Kokiri Sword Chest. Xavi's going to go for the song, probably.
Yeah, I think with starting with Sun Song, you've got to go for the Kokiri Sword Chest, because you could just play Sun Song out of here and it's really quick.
I mean, or just saving. I mean, Cola's on VC, but saving and quitting is just as fast. Would almost be a set. Wow, so almost a foolish Kokiri Forest unless the Storm's red out or something. That's interesting.
Yeah, incoming Kokiri's Forest foolish until the Storm's Grotto has the Mirror Shield or something that we need later on, and nobody gets it.
Yeah.
I would actually be really suspicious if we don't get a Kokiri Sword, Kokiri Forest foolish. Right. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of Sun Song mechanics early on. I think it's especially early in the game, early Sun Song, you can see some really good usage of that. And Cola's going to do another one here by playing Sun Song out from the bridge scrub here, probably as well.
Yeah. Also, it's really nice because we don't have Serenade or Prelude yet, but this kind of solves our getting into market problem to start off the seed. Was that Toilet is a blue rupee?
Yeah.
You learn to read
Serenade early. I think it allows some really interesting routing options, so I'm kind of happy to do that.
Dupe of KC Mirror Shield, KC Deco Shield. Yeah, no, I would say Serenade, Sun Song, that's about as good as you're going to get, especially if we have to do Water Temple.
Yeah, could do early lake, early Scarecrow setting, good routing to get to Hyrule Castle as well.
Creative Devolve.
Okay, yeah.
Graveyard Devil's Bane. Okay, I think we got Sun Song. Might as well probably take a trip to do Dompe digging.
That a really interesting one because that could just be the light arrows. I don't know how much we'll see Xavi pushing that early. I mean, you could just maybe get it in your CAC 1 cycle, your adult 1 cycle. So I would be surprised if we saw that now.
True, but I mean, you have Sun Song, you have Serenade, like do Ranch, and then like you know that Graveyard's not going to be foolish. You can CAC is CAC. It's probably not going to be foolish. Like it actually can't be foolish. 100% can't be foolish.
No, because
because we already pulled Serenade, so that means at best our songs are useful in some form or another. Or at least one of the songs is useful. We can't get the double Prelude, Serenade, CAC, Drain combo.
I think Xavi's going to go for the strategy of pick up the Foolish hints and do checks until I know that. Like, he's getting the SFM song and he's getting the Lon Lon Ranch song because the likelihood of these areas being foolish is minimal because of the songs that they hold.
Right.
Actually, we could get SFM foolish. We could maybe we won't get CAC foolish, but we could get SFM foolish.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dal's got the boomerang.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if Jabby's required, because otherwise that would just be a bit of a meh item.
Yeah. Right, yeah, because right now the only med we know that we have to do is... the only temple we have to do is Spirit. Not Spirit. Fire.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, I think Nocturne kind of simplifies the Dompe play.
Yeah.
Just...
Now you could play Serenade out of here, set it to night, play Nocturne, and do Dampe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're right, that makes that a lot more of a simple decision to do that.
Yeah. Still see if you want to do chickens or not, but...
I think with 3 chickens, you've got Sun Song. Ooh, choose. Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to take those.
It's going to cause a bit of a... early choose might cause a bit of a deviation in routing and where you use your choose and things like that. See how many we get.
Yeah. At least, like, there's a chance we just blow up in the bomb crowd. Like, if we go do Dompe, save quit, and you could quickly check the Lost Woods grottos. Like, you've got a decent amount of cash. I mean, it doesn't quite have the cash to do both of the scrubs, but you can at least get the Goron City grotto hint. Depends on how he wants to route it, like...
Yeah, I think he's just going to quickly... He's not even going to do Boulder of Destiny here. Or I should say the near market grotto. With those choose, he's just going to check the Foolish hints. He's really rushing this.
Yeah. Alright, gonna go get his shield. Also, makes a lot of sense. See how much of a discount we got today. It's gonna be a good discount or a bad discount? We paid 55, so about half off. A little under. Prelude Song Time. Castle Spirit Trail. Don't like Castle, but I like Spirit, and I especially like Trail.
Spirit Foolish. Okay, so if we get Stoned Spirit, that could be kind of juicy. Otherwise, Medallion Spirit's not that fun because you got to look for the boss key.
Yeah.
Xavi clearly suffering from leprosy or something today because that green hand doesn't look good.
Kala's over here on the grotto. Xavi's gonna at least grab the chew, and then the skull and maybe check the hand. don't have to worry about the grotto.
Okay, we'll see if Cola does what we suggested before. Ah! Skyrius has subbed 19 months! Thank you, Skyrius, for the donation to Xavi's channel.
Which obscured the hint.
I know Skyrius was in OoT's, the German restream channel as well, so they're going to be laughing at Skyrius in there.
Oh boy. Looks like Tenchi is not too bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have to balance out and say that there's also a French restream as well. So
yeah. Target in the Woods is nothing.
Which Cola will therefore know from reading that there won't be a Lost Woods Foolish in. Because we got sometimes hint for that location.
Yeah.
Oh, doing Richard, yeah. Something that Xavi did. I always forget, this is a thing that I always do, forgetting that you have Sun Song in market so you can do Richard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Like, Richard's not a really slow check. It's just an annoying check because it's time of day based, but you got Sun Song. So.
Yeah, exactly. And you get to the because like also you can't get into market at night time unless you've got like you're there with the time of day or you've got a warp song. So it can sometimes just be a really big pain in the bum.
Yeah. Okay. So it looks like the dual win was Shadow Temple. The wooden walls room is nothing.
Ah, okay.
So. If we have to go for anywhere, it's just going to be for the Wall Master.
Yeah, look at these meds. Shadow and Spirit Stones. Wow.
What's our last? Ooh, and Stone DC.
Oh, this kind of sucks as a layout. Okay, we have to do Forest.
Yeah, well,
but
we'll do it.
Do water. Oh no, it's Spirit is the Spirit Medallion apparently. Oh, I don't know now. Now I'm confused.
No,
one tracker has Spirit Medallion, one tracker has Fire Spirit Medallion.
No, we have Volva's Spirit Med, so that actually makes that crater path of interesting because that could be a lot of things now, depending on exactly where our hammer or hovers end up.
Is that a?
That's a hammer.
Wow, what a river play here to not only pick up hammer for explosives, but also for early Fire Temple.
Yeah, that's of course out of logic. Like we only have one check in river and logic that can be adult accessible. That requires at least hovers or some form of river access as a child.
Yeah, we're going to get a really fun DMC to Volve hint now. Could be hover boots, could be explosives, could be...
A scale.
Strength, could be bow. But it's not the hammer. And this is a big chest too. Oh, Burning Pack ZL! Ah! No!
Hey, Jabu's our force med. Yay. I mean, what are our other burning cack meds? Okay, Cornpot's dead. Morpha and Deku. Interesting. If it's like hovers in Crater Fairy.
Yeah.
We could destroy all of our pathins in one go.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. This is really interesting. Good kind of layout here. It's going to make that late ZL is going to be so painful for picking up the fairies later on in the seed.
Yeah.
Oh, Dancing Dad is Sprawl's wind.
It's good to know where FW is. I don't think any of our runners will ever pick it up the seed. You know what? Actually, the really interesting thing with this particular path layout, this stone med layout is, or stone layout. We actually have the potential for a Path of the Hero magic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the hover boots.
It's the hover boots. That's an interesting. I mean, I was honestly expecting those to be in Deathman and Crota. But that was
Yeah,
actually a bit of a surprise. Like, what? As in logic, Pyre was right. Yeah.
yeah, that's in logic, so that's the hammer in logic.
I'm pretty sure that's a nut.
So now it's just wild bombs or, tunic logic bombs or strengthened crater. Interesting.
Yeah, bottle and hovers, we could go to ice. Oh. But the thing is, ZL is so deep into the seed, there's just like, there's no reason to get ice cabin, I think.
Yeah. I have a suspicion on why Spirit Temple might be dead. And the answer is, there's probably a ZL locked key.
Yeah.
Or two.
Maybe, yeah, good shout. Well, this is fun. I mean, Cola hasn't gone to River, so when he goes to River now is like Xavi having that hammer, great for doing fire, great for just saving choose, but also that information of where ZL is. That's really big too.
Yeah. Cole's gonna skip the full hard container because it's in a chest. That's a shame. You probably would have liked that one because it's 5. Alright, let's go do Adult Cac. Get some skull hands, check some items, and get a song.
Yeah, after a deviation in route early on, we're actually now just like continuously holding hands with each other, so
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Really,
Evil's Bane is the hover boots. That's the only kind of main item we found in this location yet.
Yeah. It still could be Composer's Grave, but... Oh, well, there's a hookshot.
Items galore today. You're actually in a really good position to use this hookshot now, because you can hookshot onto the roof to get to man on roof.
You mean, like, so we can pretend that it's in logic without a trick?
Oh.
Like you did in League a few years ago.
Absolutely. Should have put that in the meme tier list. Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
We're in for a good one. We're in for a good one.
Yeah, that's... So in order to get that, we're going to have to first get Burning Cac. But OoT Storms, everybody.
Well,
Trail is foolish.
We've got
Trail is foolish. We don't know about Kokiri Storms. There's nothing else in Kokiri 4s, and it ended up foolish somehow. But, you know. See how Cola has to basically go up to Goron City just because you want to get into Freighter.
Yes, I don't, because that's the only kind of direction that he has at the moment. So even though DMT is foolish, you're going to have to... Oh, well, completely disagreeing with everything that we thought.
All right.
He's actually heading this way.
Interesting.
Which can only be River, right?
Yeah, this is River to Ice. I wonder if this is Cola wondering, wow, I just got hover boots really early and a hook shot. Ergo, the one thing that this is going to put into logic early is early River. And if that's the thing, and that's a really big rain play, and that's a really good call. Because hookshot would get you, like, We still actually technically don't have crater access. We don't have a way of stopping the Goron.
I think it's a
But
pretty baller play to not go towards your path location, though.
Yeah, yeah. Though I guess like technically, with hovers and hammer, we actually do have crater access now through this one of those weird logical quirks of being able to like hammer, hover, jump. The rocks on the outside wall and do the climb the other way and drop down instead of going through Goron City like we do 99% of the time. Alright. Trail's foolish. No reason to really bother looking at anything in Trail.
I guess the other thing that Cola might be thinking about is he can just play Nocturne from here and just be back where he was, so it's kind of like the river play is a bit of a free play in that kind of regard.
Oh hey, we got a bottle and hovers.
Yeah, he's actually now in a position where he could. He's not even... Okay, he's going to pick up the schools. Okay, right, that sounds... I thought he was leaving then. I was like, what?
We have a hover bottle. We have a skull. We have hover boots and a bottle.
Yeah, he could decide to go to ice now. I don't think it's prudent to do that, especially when there's a Kiri sword right there. It's another dungeon completed. I would be really tempted just to end this adult one now and go.
Well, if it's like Minuet, if it's Minuet or Bolero, then you feel really good.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm with Pyra. I think with the information that you have, I think
we're doing it.
Ice may never be in logic.
No, ice is going to be super lit.
Well, you don't have ZL, Cola. That's Did he think he had ZL? Is that why he came up here? You don't have scale either. Okay, no.
We're doing the setup. We're doing the setup.
He had ZL.
All right, 20-minute ice play. Let's go, everyone. Let's just completely destroy. Let's just completely destroy this logic.
He read he had ZL, then he thought he had it. There's a bomb bag.
Okay, well, honestly, like for all the things that you could get hinted to Volt, that's pretty honestly expected.
Yeah.
Like, we even know that, like, unfreezing King Zor is nothing.
This seed is already wild. I just can't believe this.
Yeah. GGG, Baron. Pomorpha?
Yeah, we've got a horse, so we can get there.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, there's a reason. This route was banned in Season 5 for a reason. So let's see if it fades out again.
If there is a long shot or something like this here, well, no, there can't be a long shot. There can't be anything locking Jabu or, well, there obviously can't be a letter, but the long shot's not here.
I mean, we have the horse. It could be letter to get the long shot. Yeah, GGG, slow path to Morpha.
Ink, if he pulls out a magic here, then I will lose my shit. There's a bow here! No!
Yes!
No!
Yes, it face out again!
What? This is utterly outrageous.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
What? I know there's 3 bows in the seed, but come on!
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter too much.
Hey, if we don't need the bow to beat any of the first 3 dungeons as well, that could be the first bows.
Yeah. I mean, what is, light bed is what? Forest? Yeah, so... I mean, the thing is, like, we have bombs at the vault, so there's a chance we might need the bow, just because that suggests that we have to climb... Like, we have to climb upstairs to get the boss key past the, the bomb checks, the bomb locks in the big lava room. There's a strength.
Okay, so
Yeah. Song for SFM. Well, he also can't do Pierre right now either.
oh yeah, good point. I can't do well. Yeah, we could have confirmed the Scarecrow kind of easily as well. We have Sarius, Serenade.
Yeah. Luckily, that was a small chest in the map chest. Alright, time to go take a look at the compass chest and freestanding heart piece.
You know what? Cola could also pick up Minuet here, and that would feel even more cruel because that would be a great song in this situation.
I think 100% he's betting that he's picking up like Minuet, Requiem, or Bolero.
Yeah.
Because it's not Song of Time, it's not CL, it's not Storms. At worst, it's Saria's song. At worst, it's Saria's song or.
Saria's was the Bolero, was the DMC song. So
okay.
So it's Prelude is the song that we're missing. Yeah, at worst it's Prelude. Yeah.
Yeah, at worst it's Prelude.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts actually. There's a big chest in ice again. If this is magic, it's a wallet. What's that there? It's a big Goron sword. It's not. Stop it, please. Stop it.
Okay. Well, there goes combat stimulation the rest of the season. Go on.
Like this.
Look, they banned this route in Season 5 for a reason. Now, both runners picked up a fish bottle from River. Xavi's has been replaced with a fairy. Causes. I mean, honestly, like, I really don't hate either route with this with the bottle. Like, you know, King Zora's dead, so you're just gonna have to go to the Iron Boots chest, and then you don't have to worry about that bottle for the rest of the seed.
But Cola didn't know he was going to pick up a bottle in.
He didn't. He didn't, but I think he was probably figuring skulls and just.
He got looked out into doing ice because there was a bottle here.
Yeah. Well, as they say, when life gives you lemons, you brush Ice Cavern.
Yeah. And I still think it's an interesting idea to, you have DMC is Path to Evolve, and you just go the opposite direction. But you're right, maybe he saw the hover boots and was like, oh, what's hovers locked? Ah, River. And, just play Nocturne, pick up the hints, and you're back in the same position. That was probably his idea. And then just got to the bottle and was like, well, I'm here now, I may as well go into Ice Cavern, even though it's crazy out of logic. And yeah, whether that is first bow or, not first bow doesn't matter. It's going to be a good bow.
Yeah. Especially with GTG Path. Cole having a little trouble. The ice keys kind of knocked him just a little bit out of position for the glitchless jump.
Yeah, that was a mean ice keys.
Yeah.
Xavi having to climb pretty high in this fire temple, getting a little bit worried now about where this boss key could be.
Yeah. Didn't get bow locked, which is good.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Whoever played netted a bow and... there we go.
It is Minuet. This is Minuet, and this is going to be Bolero, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. We got it. Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course it is. Yeah. I'm actually quite angry right now, and I'm not even like being a Xavi supporter here or anything like that. I'm kind of equal against both of these guys. But holy shit, this route is hot.
Yeah. But like with yeah, so with hovers and hammer, we do have access to Saria songs. So this means like we could get Bolero without having to get into okay, just the lens. I mean, at least we had the lens early, and it's not on like 40 skulls or something, and somebody wins by 132 egg. When has that ever happened?
Never. Never.
No. And the good thing for Cola is Cola needs that strength out of Fire Temple right now, but at least Cola has Minuet and Bolero, and we'll just do the courtyard. And if there's no strength, there's no strength. I'll just pick it up and fire and come back to forest and be forced immediately.
Yeah, that way
Cola
to come back this way to get this check because he doesn't have Song of Time, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Song of Time is behind Jabu today.
Oh wow, this could actually be on Pierre. That would be pretty brutal.
Yeah.
One more to go.
Yeah, I don't think you even save any time at this point by opening up shortcut either. I don't really expect Cola to go back child though, so both runners are probably gonna have to double tip Fire Temple if this isn't a. Were you counting Fire Temple keys, or were you more shocked by?
Oh heck no!
Blowing it?
No way. Especially because he's probably been peeking keys and things like that as well. But
yeah. Well, I mean, he's had at least 6 of them, so
yeah, I think that he has no key left, and it's probably boss key left. I would guess, but. I would laugh if Cola walks into a strength here.
I mean, the best part is Cola's just going to go down the well and then play Bolero and get a strength. Or may play Minuet to go do some of the checks outside of the Goron City Grotto. I don't think you do the Goron City Grotto right now, though.
It's the BK!
Alright. It's a big chest in the well.
Ooh.
Are you going to get your wish, Chuckles?
It's the BK. It's double boss key! Yeah, you can do one more check in here, Cola. You can do the Floor Master chest.
Yeah. Alright. So right now, our path to Vault for Crater is bombs, which is just to get to upstairs Fire Temple.
Bye, fishy.
Can't you also like get a shot off at the bow target from here? Yeah. Alright.
I remember playing a Triforce Split Seed in like the first season, and that was a big chest. And I avoided getting up a strength in that Triforce Split Seed because I had the long shot to get that. And it was pretty swish.
Nice. Alright, Gull's gonna grab the last skull in forest in the courtyard, and then probably head off the fire temple.
How Xavi does here against Volvalio should be okay, but he did go. He got trolled out. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, well played. Wow. That is not an easy thing to do as well.
Yeah.
He had a fairy, so he had another cycle, like a roll flying around, but that was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Cola can just buy a tunic if he wants it.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that the gold chest was the chest at the end of Ice Cavern was a gold rupee. Really well-timed gold rupee.
Yeah, absolutely. That might put Pierre being an item. Yeah, that's what Virgil says as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alright, so Xavi's gonna do the rest of... The wall is nothing, so we still have the grotto up here, and then... I think probably Ghost Child. Does Deku.
Did Cola pick up the bomb bag on the volcano?
No, he ran out. He saw the item was on the volcano. He just got the song and then went to reset the timer, and so just went to do the rest of Goron City instead.
Cack to Baronade.
Cack to Baronade. Hook shot.
What was the song?
Adult.
Opponent?
Is it Epona's? It's not necessarily Hookshot, but it could be.
Horse?
Hookshot or Horse. GTG's path, so GTG's path to Morpha, which could just be Longshot and Longshot's locked by GTG. Ergo, Epona's is required for a Longshot.
Keep an eye on that. Still a few checks we haven't done in there, like 10, 20, archery.
Yeah.
Chickens.
Chickens.
Chickens. Could be bottle on chickens. Reverse letter on chickens.
Yeah. Can't be ZL for several reasons.
It can't be ZL for several reasons. What? ZL on chickens? Why not? Let's do it.
Songs on Dungeon Rewards finally meets its ultimate natural conclusion. Songs on chickens.
I think every RSLC I play at the moment is just songs on Dungeon Rewards. And you know what? And I don't even mind. I quite like songs on Dungeon Rewards. I'm a bit of a sicko.
Okay. Okay. We'll have words. We'll have words later, Joe.
Xavi,
It's not a bad setting, but it's a step above like Link to the Past and playing Ambrosia.
I think there are worse RSL settings. Like,
I mean, Boulder Shovel's now a thing in RSL.
Boulder Shuffle is just entertaining.
It's entertaining, but it's also incredibly frustrating if you have to use them. If there's a bunch of red ice blocks.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the red ice boulders are annoying.
Alright.
Yeah, Kokiri saw Deku, its progression. I think it's a pretty smart idea. He's
Yeah.
He doesn't really have anything path to do as well at this stage, so progression is the smartest move.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to... And he's missing a path. He doesn't know about GTD Morpha. That was all up in Domain and Fountain.
Yeah.
So that path will be gone for him for a while. So he's still missing a path. So trying to find some other ones. Especially trying to figure out if, like, it doesn't look like Fire Temple's actually going to destroy a lot of our paths today, thankfully. But our light arrows are just like right now, is their hover's locked somewhere, somehow. And second Cactus Baronade.
Yeah, the last path hint that we're missing is actually a Goma path hint as well, which will at minimum be Goron City to...
It could be Goma, yeah.
Yeah, to
Goma. Because, well, we have a path to Baronade, which means that's actually really interesting because that basically kills storms. Because we can't beat Shadow Temple without ZL. ZL mean... Well, it doesn't, I guess, not with Volve.
I will let you think of the path priority, and I will play Ignorance.
That's fine.
I will just watch the pretty runners play. Oh,
Yes.
it's a big press.
Hey, another bottle. Wonderful. Yes, our runners today are Xavi and Mentos. Or sorry, Cola and Mentos. Mentos, formerly known as Cola, also known as Xavi. There's a Weezer song reference in here that you can make.
Is there?
Well, less a Weezer song and more a Weezer song music video. But
Okay. Blast from the past to Weezer.
what do you mean blast?
I know they still release music, but...
It's not like it's Blur.
Blur? God, I'm not that old. I'm not Diesel. Oh, Jesus.
Alright. Well, that's our scale. We have access to water. We have access to Jabba now to get our ZL that's behind Jabba.
Yeah, so... Hammer. Kikiri sword. Scale. Makes sense.
Yeah, that hammer, that scale, by the way, is currently hammer locked. Xavi, you have a boomerang. You might have forgotten that you have the boomerang, but you have a boomerang.
That is true.
Yeah, both our runners are going to be rushing dungeons for well. Well, interesting to see where Xavi goes after this because maybe he goes to his childlike. Adult Lake is dead. You probably don't ever want to set a Pierre in the seed.
Yeah, the kind of not having the free Scarecrow has been an interesting choice this season, having to root that back in. It's been a sticking point for a few seeds.
Yeah. I mean, it's just basically like, if Lake's foolish, God help you. You basically need Serenade or Jabu.
No, Serenade, yeah.
$15 skulls for Cola.
Yeah,
so
that's a really quick collection of skulls for Cola.
Yeah.
I know he's been in Forest and Ice and stuff like that, but yeah, pretty rapid.
Yeah, so we'll probably be 16, 17 after he finishes Forest Temple. Oh yeah, Xavi never did Child Lost Woods, so probably it's not hinted foolish. You know, it's an always there was a sometimes hint for it, so it isn't. There's a chance that there's stuff in here.
Yeah, at least we don't have the opportunity to do target in the woods because we don't have a slingshot, but we've got the sometimes hint for it, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, like, and you can do Hot Rodder as well, because you know that you can do Hot Rod. Yeah, just dip in the Child Gorn so they do Hot Rodder because
the other two are effectively hinted dead.
Yeah, we had a Goron pot hint and Darunia was hinted, and it's while it's Faria's Wind, it's Faria's Wind. We're not going back to get Faria's Wind with ZL so late in the seed. It'd be interesting. We never really did see anything in Lost Woods. But
these grotto checks are going to be the first time I've seen these.
Yeah. Yeah, right now our path is Hovers lock Hammer, Hovers and Hammer lock Bomb Bag locks which also locks Kokiri Sword, which also locks Scale. So this is the seed where Hovers Hammer Crater Axis is actually doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah. Until we find another scale to really ruin that.
Yeah. I mean, the scale won't do it, but it's gonna be funny. It's probably not Bomb Bag on Skulls because Bomb Bag on 10 Skulls because we have a Crater Path hint. And
yeah, and in Saria's.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Well, just opting to kind of YOLO highest score on and decide if he was going to do it before doing Hammer Chest. Yeah.
Yeah, so Xavi now with Deku done. I have to think about what he does next.
Yeah.
I think it would be nice to do the rest of stuffing Cack as Child, just to clear up that. You've got Nocturne, you can get there easily.
Yeah, check Dompe Digging, maybe see if we actually just rolled light arrows on Dompe Digging instead of Hovers.
yeah, because it could just be that. I think
he's just in that spot where he's got like the Ice Cavern play for Kola is going to streamline this seed a lot for him. But like if there's still a lot of like weird stuff, then like
Xavi's kind of running out of stuff to do other than go to GTG. Like,
yeah.
No storms to do well. Ice is a terrible play. I still hold that.
I think it's just kind of like the situation where like how Kola was routing. I think Ice was perfectly fine, honestly. But yeah, no, I would say normally like it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like either I go to Ice or I kind of work myself around the crater or for SFM. Or if you take the third option, maybe you get the warp song. They let you just like skip all that, and like
those warp songs were really nice. Like at the end of that Minuet Bolero trend was so good.
Yeah, like I play a lot of Link to the Past. I play a lot of Cross Games. Like there's a time in a seed where like sometimes where you might decide to go to Castle Tower or Ganon's Tower. not necessarily because you have to do it for checks, but like we're doing checks along the way, and then you want to get to the pyramid in the Dark World for like doing more overworld routing, and that's a way of warping there. That's on the way, kind of like on your close to your critical path, so you kind of just want to do it anyway. But
Xavi heading towards domain.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be anything on the letter spot.
Yeah, I think that was a huge OP.
Oh yeah, so this will be Xavi's first copy of the GTG hint, so Xavi might make that play for GTG in the second after doing domain.
Both getting troll hole kills. Like, just make. I know this is the end of this like tournament, so they're going to be good runners. But
yeah,
like that, even when you're a good runner, that's not a given every single time. So
no.
This is funky. Like Xavi doing this child cleanup. I don't know. Like I didn't really expect this from him. Actually, like I don't mind it. You've got to do something anyway. And he might just be thinking, I'm going to do everything in child that I can at the moment, and then do go back to adult.
Well, I mean, it also might just be that, like, he's thinking I'm going to go do GTG next, or like GTG's on the plate, but like I only have I have the 3 valley checks. I have, you know, the rooftop chest and fortress. I can't do horseback archery. I don't have a bow. GTG with 1 strength and no bow is kind of a nightmare, because really you're just looking at pulling off like 3 checks, and then we don't have Song of Time for the right side either. So like realistically, like all you're looking at is 5 items in GTG. So like I think you have to feel like the pull of the logic is elsewhere.
See, I'm a simple runner, and I just go mid-game, panic, I'm going to GGG.
Alright, Cole's got his Baronite. Oh.
Wow.
Ew.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so legitimately, to get our light arrows...
The hovers is locking the light arrows. That's what we know.
it's hovers to get the hammer, to get the K sword, to get the scale. Because the bombs are hovers locked. Yeah, it's literally like all the possible ways to get into child domain this year are all blocked by the hover boots in some ridiculously twisty fashion.
Yeah. And we could have just broke all of that by jumping.
Or, you know, like hover booting yourself into... Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when Kola gets that. That's not a play I think you want to make until you get letter.
Well, yeah, he's at some point is going to pick up the letter.
But if he does cack Night Skulls, he'll probably have found letter by that point. Alright, so Xavi's got 10 skulls. Let's see if letter's on 10. Oh, no. No.
Fire arrow entry, anybody?
Wasteland, anybody? But our only bow right now is letter locked, so...
Yeah, I'm not overly concerned about those fire arrows.
It's Spirit Temple scented foolish.
Yeah, it's spirit. It's for spirit completion.
Oh,
Actually,
you
I don't
know,
even think it can be. Because
no, you know what? You know what it could be.
what?
You know what? You know what we have access to once we get magic and a bow. Well, I mean,
Shadow 2.
I'll take a Shadow Drown too. Everyone's favorite check.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Keep it in mind, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Xavi's not even put it on the tracker.
It's on Xavi. I see it on Xavi's tracker.
Oh, that's an old meme, VG fan.
Oh, God. Cubs isn't even here.
It's an oldie but a goodie. Doozler.
Anyway. We've got... Cole's about to finish off the second post-sister.
Yeah. Cola had just another bit of progression to do with the strength he's got available, so...
Oh, yeah. Look, we have a very good chance of not getting a double forest. Oh, wait, no, that was the first post-sister. What am I saying? There's a good chance we don't have double forest. Xavi has not done anything in forest because Xavi doesn't have a bow and never routed over to SFM.
Yeah, and it's the really annoying thing of, okay, you've got the ability to do some checks in forest, and they're in logic, but it's like, you can't do all of it, and you don't have minuet, and you don't have FW, so it's like, doing that walk twice is painful. I understand Xavi avoiding it.
Yeah, Xavi is going to go into Ganon's Castle, though, so... Obviously, like, we don't have magic right now, or a bow, but... As far as we can figure... Wherever the tunic is that we need for... Volve. That's the only kind of thing we're missing for Volve. And I don't think we can even... There's a chance we don't even actually, no. The upper DMZ crater was another wallet. Oh, okay. Well,
Hey,
we're doing
strength, lock, strength.
I think someone's going to GTG soon.
Yeah, at least Xavi's not like missing the strength. He's missing the bow at the moment. We've had no bow lock bows yet, so that'd be even more painful.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Well. At least I got one of the Ganon's Castle keys. I still always love that seed from last year in S7 in the Challenge Cup where it was small key rings shuffle on. And it ended up being AD to get the Ganon's Castle keyring off of Darunia. To get your light arrows out of Light Trial 2.
Oh goodness. That's a seed.
Yeah. Alright, well, we only got a couple more checks here we can do in Ganon's Castle right now. We'll pop into Light Trial, Water Trial. So I was gonna get some Blue Fire. I wonder if Xavi will do Ice to hope for Requiem, but I don't think you'll hope for Requiem. I think you just make the play for GTG.
Yeah, I think so too. And there's a ton of like field checks and valley checks that you can do at the same time, so...
Yeah. Well, look at... We can do Shadow Trial 1. No, we can't do Shadow Trial... The potential path items in CAC could be pointing us to Shadow Trial 2, but we won't know until we have magic and a bow to or long shot. He wants Requiem so he can backtrack to Spirit. One, Spirit Temple is technically dead, but OT is Storms. Two, Requiem. If he has Requiem, he can reverse to GTG, which is slightly faster.
Yeah, and honestly, without Requiem, if you think Requiem's there, you might pick up Prelude and other warp songs and make a bit of a warp chain too.
Yeah.
So either Requiem's on Requiem, or Requiem's on Jabu at the moment.
No, it's Talking Time's Prelude.
Oh, yes, we had that sometimes, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, so it has to be Requiem or Prelude in Composer's Grave, and the other one is...
Oh, Composer's Grave, yeah, of course.
Yes, the other one is Colossus.
I was like, what's the one am I missing?
Okay, it's Zeolot. I'm never seeing it to see.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Big chest,
another
bottom
big
Spirit
chest.
Temple. Chat floors. Oh, look! That rushed ice got a magic. Chuckles, how do you like that?
Damn, this is brutal. This is really brutal. This is just falling really well for Cola, and you know, it's,
yeah, especially if like Cola.
so well for Xavi.
Yeah, and I think Cola probably goes. I mean, he could go to GTG or Ghost Child as Deku, one or the other.
Yeah, Xavi's getting to the bit of the spot now where he's kind of fumbling a little bit. I think he's pushing towards getting 20 at this point. It looks like.
Yeah.
He's going
I think he's gonna
DC.
maybe
DC,
DC.
man.
We haven't done DC.
Completely forgot about DC. Like, you normally just do DC really early on, but we've not had to think about it.
Yeah, it's down DC. Like there's a chance there's stuff in here. It's not foolish, but. Happy 1 hour.
Did we have that Lake Bean one already? The adult one?
Yeah, there was one of there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to sit Pierre, because Adult Lake is dead. You have hover boots for top of Fortress, and the only thing Pierre is going to get you the seed is literally his check and shadow. Oh no! Oh no! It's a bow lock.
Seriously? Wow!
It begins. It begins.
Oh jeez. That's going to be the first bow, isn't it? That's
yes.
The
Yes,
fountain bow is
it is
going to be the first bow.
Alright. So where the heck is Letter?
Could just be in here. Could be in GTG.
I mean, it's Cagpath the Baronade. So I feel like it's going to end up being like upon us, but I don't know.
That's actually a good point. Yeah, Cagpath to Baronade. So, like, should we be paying attention to the horse path?
Yeah. Because, like, it's Cagpath to Baronade and GTG path to Morpha, so, like, we could have long shot opponents nonsense, as I said earlier. 17 skulls for Kola. He's running out, so this is probably just him gonna do Southfield and grab a couple more skulls over on route to GTG.
Rang was just Severe Zero in Long Ranch.
Yeah. Yeah, Rang was Talon's Chickens. So...
What is the hook? Has the hook got us anything at the moment? Other than, like, what we've seen on Cola's side, I guess, but...
not really. Other than
yeah,
we've gotten into Forest Temple, but I don't think it really got us anything in Forest Temple.
That is behind the letter, though, isn't it? So...
No.
At the moment. Well, because of the bow. The bow is behind the letter.
The bow's behind the letter. Right. Everything... Cola not having any luck with that. What? Ooh, big chest here over on top of the bridge.
Okay, this could be
DC.
bow. It's probably a mirror shield.
It's probably a bomb bag. A third bottle.
Alright, that's the sign, Xavi, to get at ice. That's the sign.
One of our frogs is dead. Not surprising,
No.
considering where ZL and Storms are.
Yeah.
I don't know if those frogs won or frogs do. But either way, we're not seeing anything on frogs. That was needing to be 6 dungeons to get those songs.
Cola's on the horse as well. He's not heading to Deku yet.
I mean, he pulls train too. He might.
Oh, Valley to PG. I forgot about PG as a hint. I was saying it was Goma, but no, it's a PG.
That could be letter.
That could be letter. It could be letter.
Cola does not have the money. He spent it all on the quarantine. Well, that scrub is dead forever for Cola. What's Cola's health situation like anyway? He's got like 5 hearts, double defense.
What, Cola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out the mechanics of the death warp from the bottom of the river. If it's something.
This will be interesting if it's on the Gerudo Valley crate to see if Cola can do the hover boot strat for it. If this is letter, it's really good for Cola. If it's just a bow, it doesn't. Oh, he's completely just bailing on it. He's just running away. He's
Well, he might want to save, like, just do. He might be just routing this so that he's doing GTG first, so he can save a GTG. So, like, if he has to drop down, he can just reset if it's nothing.
Yeah, I guess at this point now, what was Hook path to? Hook was path to Baron.
Hook could be path to Baronade, but
yeah. So at that point, it doesn't make sense for it to actually be letter in the other 2 checks.
You know, I just realized something. Water Temple's locking our ZL today.
Yes, we said that
So,
in the chat at the start.
Oh yeah. So it's Compass Chester.
Yeah.
The top chest. Okay, cool. Fast Water Temple today, everyone.
Yeah, Cola would definitely have choose, but yeah, it's got to be both at this point in one of the 2 checks. Look at this, getting the 20 rupees.
Not even getting the 20 rupee from the crate. Getting the 20 rupee from...
He's just showing off now at this point.
But that's just game knowledge. How is it bombs to be Volvagia? Upstairs Fire Temple is locked behind bombs. And the boss key was all the way up in Hammer Chest. Are irons required to seed?
Well, yeah.
Yes. Well, theoretically, yes. Actually, is there a way to do Compass Chest without irons and no ZL?
Oh,
So the answer to that is yes. Yes,
yeah,
they will
yeah,
be. This is going to be an exception to how gold scale water normally works. Because normally with gold scale water, you check compass just by lowering the water, but we can't lower the water.
Right.
So there's like a 50-50 chance where gold scale water works. So a bit higher than the normal 90-10 split we usually see. Cola found the second bow on Phantom Ganon. The second strength is in Forest Temple.
Going to be an interesting pinch point here for Xavi picking up this bow. Is he just going to rinse out and do GTG? I guess it's Path to Morpher, so it makes sense just to do it now.
It could be Path to Morph. It could be a bow. It could just be Rufus' letter.
Well, Valley is Path for the bow, and then GTG to Morpher could be for like the long shot or something.
No. It's Path to it's letter to get the bow out of Fountain.
No, because that won't make the Baronade path work in CAC then. I think it's one of these two checks has to be a bow.
Also, yeah.
I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, I think that is the bow.
Is it?
It looks very vaguely heavy semicircle. We'll know if Cola does when Cola looks at it and it looks like a quiver instead of a.
I have seen Xavi do this, so I do know that he can do this. Alright, he's not going to do it. He hasn't side hops in time. Whee! Plop!
Plop.
That's not a good place for a bow to be.
No.
That's actually when I play Seeds. That's actually the only trick that I practice before playing like proper matches. Is that trick? Oh look, it's the Iron Boots behind the Strength 2 block. So actually, it's a good idea that Xavi's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another big twist. Tunic. And another.
Wait, there were. Yeah. All right.
And the Nourishment.
Okay. Probably don't want to use that, but it exists.
That trick is a bit obnoxious, but it's not the worst thing. You just put the hover boots on, you back walk. You have to side hop, unequip the hover boots, and then recoil off the wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just the timing sometimes with the hovers. The hover side hop is a bit weird, but other than that, it's not terribly difficult.
Yeah. Anyway.
The thing is, though, it's just brutal. If you fail it, then you lose, like, you know, maximum, like minimum 2.5 minutes or 2 minutes walking and getting the horse round again. It's just really, really brutal.
Yeah, so I was trying to make the best of this by doing a bit of Northfield and then coming in as a bow just not to screw this up. Because he needs that bow and he doesn't know where any other bows are.
Yeah, that is his next progression, and he would be able to do a lot more in GTG with it as well.
Oh god, that means that we could have... Oh god, if that is the bow, though. Shooting Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting Gallery's letter to get the second bow out of Fountain and the bow on Phantom Ganon. Not a lot of small keys in GTG.
All in the maze.
Yeah. Toil isn't it dead, and so we're just gonna go check Bombos, the BMOS, and... The bow on Fountain was on the iceberg. It wasn't it wasn't Icy Waters. Alright, yeah, that's right. It is. That's behind ZL. That's right. Never mind. Yeah, that's a bow.
Oh, and he's not even doing the other check here. He's just ditching it. Could it be hookshot in the wall of the Gerudo Valley? Because if GG's Path to Morpher, that leaves the other hook line about somewhere for Morpher? Somebody in chat who's paying attention more than me.
I mean, GTG more of us. I mean, we have irons. That's about as strong as it's going to
So
get.
that's resolved. So yeah, the other hook can just be lying about. I don't know whether that would block things like the hover boots situation that we were in before, but
Cole just has to send a chi down. And this will give Cole a lot of knowledge, knowing where, because he's seen the other two bows. Just gonna eyeball it. Alright.
yeah, this is just going to be a quiver for him and he's not going to care about it. So now we'll see the Gerudo
Yeah.
Valley waterfall.
Yeah.
Oh dear, you don't want to recall there. That's going backwards, Cola. You don't want to go backwards.
Deku. Skullmaster's dead.
Skullmaster's dead, yeah.
Yeah, that was a slightly risky jump slash. It was a completely unnecessary jump slash too.
Yeah.
And just a piece of heart. Alright. We're gonna do water temple here, or shoot the sun. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, you need to get the BK anyway. It's only in one of two positions, but gives you some time to think, maybe.
Yeah. FW and... No, it's just FW.
I guess it could also... The other hook could be in here, potentially, as well. If
Yeah.
another item.
It'd be a really, really screwed up long shot.
Okay, Xavi's doing the unfortunate long trek to
Forest
Temple because you don't have Minuet or Bolero.
Alright. Just a small key here in spirit in water.
Yeah, small key BK. Yeah.
Alright. So
Everything
I
else
think...
will be long shot locked.
Yeah. I have to imagine Cole is gonna make that play for... You have to make that play to just take a look and see 10 skulls, your skulls in Cheating Gallery are...
Yeah, because of the path there.
Yeah, but how does... So... Yeah, so how does... So you have to have... Bowlocks... That is the first Bowlock. Well, we still don't know where the slingshots are.
It's the boss key! No way!
Oh, Alright. Cole's around 16, 17 skulls, I think.
Yeah, Cola's now in a bit of a position where he's got to now think about where the hook shot's going to be and the lesser.
Yeah.
He's got the decision making to make now.
Well,
I mean, he's still got
kinda...
Deku. He's got Deku to do still.
Yeah. I imagine he does Deku before he does DC.
Oh, I hate it when this Wolfos gets activated. Like, it's so annoying.
Yeah. But he might take the fire arrows and go into Ganon's castle.
Yes, but he doesn't have the light arrows yet.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He can't do that because he has to go into domain. It'd be
But
really
might get
annoying
it
if
when
it was actually Shadow Trial 2 was.
Ow, ow.
Yeah.
It's my Wolfos impression. There you go.
Wait, did Colin not actually check skull hints until just now?
And I tell you what, and I actually thought that as well when he went to River, and I completely forgot to mention that.
Yeah, he actually didn't check it. I guess, and then I guess.
Which might be why he's been doing schools pretty quickly.
Yeah, if you're out to check
Just in
skulls and got
case.
paranoid. Yeah, but now at this point, like, he's probably gonna think like it's fire arrows or opponents or a hot shot. I'm gonna get rightfully paranoid in a second. So I have to imagine this will be probably some bit of child for Cola. It'd be really...
There you go.
Yeah.
I was going to respond saying Xavi hates doing schools. Xavi's on like 20. He's on 14 schools at the moment. He's actually...
Yeah.
I know the CAC is PAF, so it kind of changes things a little bit, but he's actually been doing them.
Yep. Right. So, Deku time for... Okay. Didn't have to buy a shield today. Ganon was just handing them out. Zelda was, sorry, Sheik was just handing them out for free. I guess it's Zelda net. She's back to Zelda net guessing, so...
Yes. That's the long ass cutscene.
Yes. Alright. Den's on 20 skulls. Yes, both fire magics on 20 on 10 and 20. But yeah, Xavi's gonna be doing forest here. Gonna come away with strength 2 and maybe and another bow. And then I have to imagine he heads for GTG.
Yeah, because he's still got to do the PAF GTG.
Yeah. Cola's gonna hit his skull count in Deku. And then might do set up Dompe, do Dompe, and then I guess there's a question if you do child domain or not. Because you're running out of checks. You're running out of checks.
I think the child domain playing from when Xavi did it, I was kind of like, ah, right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Didn't overly expect that from him, but yeah.
From Cola's perspective, I think it's just like he doesn't have a lot left. Like, we don't have a way into Spirit Temple. We don't have a way into Shadow. DC exists, but I don't think you want to do DC if you can avoid it.
God, if something goes on the Wasteland, then that might not be picked up for a while.
Yeah.
Xavi might go and get it, actually, if he picks up... he'll pick up the
actually,
magic.
oh, wait.
Would be locked by the hover boots for what it's worth at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the... Oh, the magic was in... Oh, there was also the magic in the basement of Forest, wasn't there? So...
Yeah. Yeah, so Xavi will get that. Another item he needs.
Yeah. Lab Dive is considered part of Adult Lake. It's not unlatching unless we have both skulls. We could do it with the irons, though.
Mm-hmm.
But Adult Lake is kind of meaningless because it's really like 2 checks, and one of them's going to be behind the long shot, and one of them's... Which, right now, our go mode is long shot Rudos.
I think Salty Cracker just have that copied and paste at the moment, because I think that's the 3rd time I've seen you post that.
What was this in here for Cola?
Exactly.
Oh, there's the scale. Okay. Alright, so that's the scale for Cola. That might be a nudge to go check domain. Just because, like, he can do 3 checks now, plus child fishing. And that's 20 skulls for Cola.
Yeah, 20, yeah. What does Xavi need to do to get the advantage back in this seed?
I think, I mean, I don't think there's any specific thing Xavi has to do. It's more Cola just has to keep pushing on Child Domain. And Child Domain to somehow lock Letter. Because it's in Ganon's castle.
Cola's got DC he could do, which we know is a bit of a dud. So that's a place where he can lose time.
Yeah. He's done a lot of South. He's done almost all of Field. But he ran out of the money for the scrub, and I guess he still has Tech Prada left. But... there was just a heart piece on that scrub.
Yeah, Salty Cracker, where's the magic? Ryukun 10 is asking.
Magic was in the basement.
Bottom of forest. In my god. Whoa!
We're not doing Pierre, but I have to imagine... Yeah, Cola, unfortunately.
Yeah, Cola control hole Volvagia, but the first boss in the game, really difficult. Yeah, could we see long shot in Shadow 2? Shadow Trial 2.
Regardless, we're not gonna probably need ZL this. We're not gonna need ZL this seed. That's amazing.
That
I don't think we
fun.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think the last time I saw a ZL this seed was it like maybe Ryu versus Spudgeon in S6.
ZL-less seeds always fun. Strengthless seeds also always fun.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Cola's gonna kind of do childlike, do this cluster here. This is 4 checks. It's really fast, and then might go to the rest of Child Cac and Dompe just to like kind of confirm his potential paths.
Yeah, Rio, come on. We've already got the boss key in Water Temple.
Yeah.
Hi, Gordon.
Was that Gold Scale or... I think it
was just a gold rupee. I think it was a...
Yeah. Yeah. Xavi skipped it, and he wouldn't have skipped Gold Scale because he didn't have irons at the time, and you kind of want at least... With Water Temple on the table, there's a reason to get irons if you don't have... Gold Scale if you don't have irons by that point.
I feel like Baseball was doing a great job this seed of like me saying stuff and then Baseball immediately trying to like clear it up and make sure that no one's offended or anything like that. It's just like, don't listen to him. He's not saying anything. He's a good boy, really.
Sure. Well, there's our slingshot, so that's nice, but not totally needed.
Right.
Okay, yeah, this is...
He's just left domain. So
Okay. So that pretty much confirms to Cola that it's going to be hovers. This will be chickens and turning in 20 skulls. Yeah, and Cola, I think Cola, we'll see. I really think Cola really needs to do domain right now, but... And also, like, he's just sequencing this so that way he can try to maximize his chance of having glitter before going into domain.
But when you're there, I don't know, and you're running out of stuff to do.
Well, I mean, he ran to child fishing. So, Cola, Cola, Cola. It's only 3 chickens, Cola. Oh wait, he grabbed. Never mind. He grabbed the. I forgot. He grabbed the chicken up by the graveyard. In my head, he's going for 4 chickens. I forgot he moved one of those chickens around. Because usually you just use the nut strat on the one next to the skull house.
Here's 20. It's nothing.
Alright, where is Cola gonna go? This is gonna be a play for DC. Unless he's gonna go upriver. Yeah, this is what Xavi needed.
Yeah, no prelude has just made like age change and like a little bit crap. This seed.
Bomb shoe bowling for Cola. Oh, and treasure chest game, I guess.
The only thing with this letter on Wasteland is that we have to just remember and keep in mind that that letter in Valley is path. So
The bow and Valley's path, yeah.
Yeah. So we just got to remember how. Again, I'm not playing the seed, and I'm just talking nonsense, so it doesn't really matter to me. But the runners will need to consider, or Cola anyway, that the letter has to be locked by that bow.
Yeah, well, I think right now the current going theory would be we had that extra. We had a bow lock strength in Forest Temple. Bow locks. So that strength 2 locks the Iron Boots and GTG, which locks ZL for getting into Domain as an adult. So right now that's how we can get a bow lock onto that thing. Alright. Yeah, let's see, because Cola right now just has like Pierre, DC, Hot Rodder, and Child Domain. What? And I don't think there's anything in Wasteland, and then potentially Arch, if it's vanilla Requiem.
Yeah. Colossus Church. Yeah. Ooh. Right. Xavi tried to get the Zero Cycle, which would have been a really good thing to get, but I think he just got stuck on one of the inputs there, which can easily happen with just the speed that you have to do it at.
Yeah, it looks like Cola's going to make the gamble for DC and maybe Pierre first. If it is like hook shot because Pierre is long shot,
we're gonna get DLC attacker. Yeah. For some reason the second stab didn't get in as well. He's been quite unlucky with this PG fight.
Like, I have to think that the thing is, like, the Wrath of Aranade isn't going to be in Dodongos, but it could be lights into Dodongos because of bombs.
Okay, when Xavi picks up the Iron Boots.
Where are you, Cola? You can't open up. Almost, with Cola having done a bit more water. And all of ice.
Yeah, the water.
No, I don't think...
And the BK. Yeah, I don't think at this point Xavi ever goes to ice.
Alright, another opponent's lock trick we haven't seen.
Big pose?
Big pose. Because we've seen our other 3 bottles, and they were not full of... Not one of them had a big bow in it.
This has been a really entertaining seat to watch. I'm enjoying this.
I mean, yeah, no, this has been a really, really good match. And
blue shirt.
alright, it's not that, because you can't even do that check without beating Jabu. Is this gonna be checking... this could be checking Tech Type Grotto, which is upon us to get... Yeah.
We've got horse riding simulator at the moment. We're just riding a horse. We're just chilling. It's actually, this is Red Dead 2. It's the new game. It's the new mod for it. That's the Zelda Ocarina of Time mod for Red Dead 2. I've never actually played Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption is a pretty fun game. So... Oh god, we're gonna go check Haunted Wasteland for Cola.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we're down to a whole bunch of shitty checks for Cola. And Xavi still has GTG and Ice, but probably doesn't feel like Ice is worth it unless he pulls Letter first. No, we still could technically have long shot and ice. It's not. We know it's not there.
Well, I know because that's
nothing.
what played ZL and ZL.
Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Never mind. You're right.
There's quite a lot to think about. This is a, you know, for Xavi, this is kind of the thing that he would have wanted, like a very logically driven seed.
Yeah.
It's just a shame that the ice play from Cola was just unreal.
Yeah. Sometimes the straightest path is straight through the mud.
Yeah, maybe Cola has pieced something out with the logic and has come to this wasteland check, but like you said, there's not a lot more that he would have. He could have done DC, but I think maybe he's considering with the PG Phantom Ganon hint that DC doesn't work. But I actually, like, at this point, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like well, if it's hookshot, there's nothing in Ganon's. If it's opponents, there's nothing. Just like. It just doesn't really work just because bombs are path evolved, which like doesn't prevent them from being path to anything else. Okay, maybe this is gonna be Pierre.
He started the climb to head to Colossus, but then eventually stopped.
I think Olaf remembered he did never check Goron City Grotto. And he also has to. He didn't confirm PR either, so he can't do that as of yet. So this is either Goron City or he might just have said, yeah, okay. Cola has done PR as a child, but needs to confirm it as an adult. Trail is foolish, everyone said. It's not going to be Trail. fact, because everything's behind ZL, it's not even going to be like... Yeah.
Yeah, Cola might have been piecing together some of the logic that just made him think to come to DC rather than doing the Arch. Maybe he's kind of thinking that Requiem, if Requiem's not going to be at the Colossus.
Yeah, if it's Requiem behind
waste of
ZL,
time.
then... Yeah, if it's Requiem behind ZL, then...
Yeah, he's spending a lot of time pushing for a check that he can't actually do compared to doing something like DC.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because DC goes really fast. Especially when we have hovers, hammer, and CSMC.
But he might be picking up on something. This is one of the things, like, these runners are playing this game and trying to deduce, complex kind of aspects of this game at the same time, and
Yeah.
it's hard being a runner, playing in this game by yourself, trying to process everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Din, come on. This is a family-friendly channel, for fuck's sake.
Yes. Anyway, time to go get the bajillion things that were in the silver block room. There were 3 big chests.
It's a big chest. It's the hover boots!
Unfortunately, you missed that because we got them like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
into
I was really taken aback by finding it.
This has been a family-friendly channel. I mean, I've gotten banned for saying hell on ZSR before, for typing hell in ZSR chat before.
I think whilst we're just kind of doing things at the moment, I think we all need to remember that the newest season of League has just opened up signups. So if you're interested in playing 1v1 OoT, if you're watching this and think, you know what, I can do better than these bozos, then sign up to League, which is starting at the end of March, and also the one and only the one and only thing to listen to when you've got an hour and 50 minutes spare of your day. It's the Gossip Stone podcast. It's me, it's Emo, it's Jimbo. It's fantastic.
Oh, I was with you until you said Jimbo.
No, Leto won't be in water. We've done the 2 checks in water that we can do. And we won't be able to do any more until we're in go mode.
Yep. Kola has can do IGC when they find light arrows. The problem is there's a slight, increasingly worryingly chance that you have to double dip child to make the seed.
Yeah, that would be cruel if it's like we're actually like really running out of stuff.
Kola is literally down to like 3 overworld child checks, and Pierre and the Colossus Arch, which we might not even be able to do. Goron Ruby for... Was that a vanilla Goron Ruby? That was a vanilla Goron Ruby.
Is this even rando? Etc. Etc.
Kola's playing what?
He's going to ice again. Right? He's going to
Obviously.
ice, right?
He has the two. He has a couple of these Grottos here, I guess. That he never did.
Oh yeah, he's not actually done these Lost Woods checks, right?
He did some of them. Like he did the ones that weren't bomb locked. Double checking to see if it's Graveyard Evil's Bane, and maybe trying to process the logic. We know that it's incredibly stupid logic.
Yeah.
That it's hover boots locks all access to child domain, but there is logic.
Oh look, VC, nighttime, wasteland, excellent.
Yeah.
We're basically even at this point now in terms of items and progression.
Yeah, just obviously Xavi has done child domain and
Oh,
IGC.
exactly. Yeah. In fact, Xavi's ahead, like item-wise at the moment.
Yeah, but we'll see because Kola. I don't think Xavi did child GC, Water Temple yet. But even then, Water Temple's
Oh, I keep forgetting he hasn't.
2 or 3 minutes.
It is
It's a
like
2 or 3. It's a 2 or 3 minute thing. It ain't that much.
It's nothing, but you are right. It is some progression that he will need to do.
All right.
He's going to
Calls
cross.
going back. Yeah, calls are going to go back child. So this is probably going to end up being Hot Rodder. And yeah, we'll see if this is going to be Requiem. If this is Prelude and not Requiem, then Colossus Arch is out as a possibility. But if it is Colossus Arch, then Xavi's got a massive advantage.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Kola's only got a few checks until he has to pick up lights, and then whatever's inside Ganon's castle.
Yeah. This is Hot Rodder, going to be Hot Rodder and Skull Kid, I think, for Kola. Xavi also hasn't done, like, child, like...
I don't know if Xavi was able to see that if it got into view.
Yeah. Spirit Temple is foolish, by the way, everyone, so we're not going to go into Spirit Temple.
Yeah. No, he's
also
it. It was dead. I thought it looked like a bomb refill.
Interesting that Xavi's coming back here.
Yeah, the song could have been Prelude.
Why is Xavi heading to Forest? I mean, you can't do the play to ice. You should know that ice is behind Longshot and Letter. Uh-oh.
Unless he up schools.
Uh-oh.
Schools?
I mean, he might be doing skulls, I guess.
You can't go to ice. You're looking for Ruto's letter. You can't go to ice.
Well, I mean, if you don't process the fact that Longshot is locked by ZL, that ZL is locked by Longshot, then... 19.
He's picking up the skills. It's alright. We're okay, everyone. Don't worry.
Yeah. Alright, Cola's heading for Domain, which means this will be Kola finally getting his lights and access to Ganon's castle, and then... we gotta go see what everybody wants to do now.
Yeah, we're down to 2 checks. So... one Xavi is left. Well, actually, both Xavi is left at this point. Accidentally.
So just joined. How's the race going? This has been a really interesting logical race. So we got a path, hover boot's path, because it blocks all our ways into domain to get the light arrows that Cola will be seeing off of the Zor diving game. We're missing our letter, which in some fashion it could be in Shadow Trio 2 because of fire arrows.
Yeah, we're basically on a hunt for 2 more items with very few checks left, and
Yeah.
at the moment they're pretty cool to each other. So we got a good one. We've got a race on our hands.
Yeah. Where is Xavi? Is Xavi gonna go for?
This is yeah. He can save quick to get to Temple of Time if he wanted to.
He's gonna check the
He's doing big
close.
both. Yeah, yeah.
So this will be essentially Cola getting it again, his Ganon's Castle access, which I have to imagine is his next play. And I think he... I don't know if you want to immediately book it to Shadow Trial 2. I think you skip Spirit Trial. I think you at least just do Force Trial and to do the right side first.
Yeah. Yeah, with the item selection that we've got.
Yeah. Cole's probably wondering why the hell is that here, but also probably now realizes exactly what the fuck is going on with Overboot's logic this scene.
They both could be heading to Ganon's castle at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's see. Xavi's turning this in.
He's walking. Is he going to go left or right? He's going left.
He's heading for Ganon's Castle. He's heading for Shadow Trial 2.
He's heading for Shadow 2. This is great. And Cola's definitely going to Ganon's because he hasn't done any of it yet.
Yeah. Well, Xavi doesn't really have anything else to do that he could do as an adult anyway.
The funny thing with Pierre is that it was very easy to set the Scarecrow as well.
Yes.
We had Serenade very early. Started Child. This is why 1v1 OoT is the best. Because if this was a qual, this could be like everyone could be 30 minutes behind and it's not fun. But this is fun.
Alright, is it Shadow Trial 2 or is it Pierre?
It's a big chest! Xavi, what are you doing? Xavi, you need to get the big chest. You need to open the chest that is big and gold to see if your item is in there. Come on. Yeah.
Dear God, you did have to double
There we go. So the distance between the two now, like Diesel was kind of saying, is basically doing Water Temple for Xavi, so...
Yeah, it's gonna be a very fast one. Unless, well, also, I mean, Cola we'll have to beat the enemies in Ganon's Castle, but it has a BGS. So we'll be able to just kind of destroy them.
Hey, the other hookshot could still be on Pierre, right?
Yes.
Yes. We've only opened up 4 checks in Jabu. Oh, and Zora's Fountain. No, we can't even do Zora's Fountain. Sorry, but that was the L. I say bet for a long shot. It's in 4. It's in 5 checks. VXR. Oh, it could be in Strength 3. It could be in IGC.
Yeah.
It could be more. No, we haven't seen Fountain Fairy because we haven't got ZL. Yeah, it could be in other places, but
Yeah,
at the moment we've got 5 checks.
I think Cole is at least going to finish off the rest of Ganon's castle, or at least do Spirit Trial.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
he hasn't got
Xavi's got a
FW,
minute.
but it's progression, I guess, like killing the enemies.
I don't know if you want to. We'll see. There's nothing stopping long. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing stopping Longshot from being up there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, it'd really like to just kind of, like, rush everything, but then, like, Song of Time won't do you any good. Because we know it's not... the Song of Time stuff is all dead now.
Any other races today? Well, have I got a race for you, Nostra? We have the winners bracket final of this tournament coming up about, what, 2 hours, 3 hours from now? Is that
2 hours.
UK
2
time?
hours now.
2
yeah,
hours
2 hours
from now. Between Hyper and iCola, where the winner of that will move on to grand finals with a 1-game advantage, and the loser of that will play the winner of this match in the losers bracket final. So it's a day of OoT, everybody. Am I staying up for it? No.
Alright. I think right now Xavi's probably got about a... With the extra Ganon's Castle clear for Cola, I think he's probably got like a good minute and a half.
It's gonna be a close one.
Yeah. I can't imagine... Xavi could like just go straight for the Torches chest first, but... Or the top chest first, but I think you...
No, not with...
Not with... You probably just want Compass chest first because it'll be fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the only situation where doing that chest first is the best chest.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Oak, I've been meaning to message you back after you DM'd me, but roll your own seeds. Big chest!
It's a long shot, isn't it? Yep.
Well, that is...
Yep, we were kind of expecting that because of Shadow Tread 2. Everyone's favorite 0 step count location in the Triforce split seed.
Here we go. We have ourselves a bit of an execution race at this point.
Yeah. Yep. Neither runner's going to get CL this seat.
Nope. Nope. Wow, we thought Cola was flying right at the start with everything that happened, and then
Yeah.
not picking up that light arrows. If he picked up the light arrows where he did when he was in Child Lake the first time.
Yeah, I think he just runs away with this. Because he wouldn't have gone out to Wasteland. He would have just gone to Ganon's castle for the
That's it. Yeah,
the
exactly.
6 or 7 checks. The 6 or 7 checks there first, and then found letter, and then like, okay, well, saw the Shadow Traju path, and kind of like figured out where Long Shot was.
There's a worm behind you, Xavi.
Cola's 2.5, 3 minutes around Xavi, but Cola's got 2 minutes of time saving Water Temple. Because Xavi's gonna have to go get the boss key out of the map chest.
I think it might be a bit more than 30 seconds. I think...
Nah, I think it's about a minute, but...
Yeah. I actually think like 2-ish is probably reasonable at this point.
Yeah.
It depends how they do with box skip. It's gonna come down to box skip.
Oh yeah, don't remind me. I was calling Cola as I was calling
whoever, yeah, the last seed, and they spent about 9 times doing it, didn't they?
Yeah.
You can't just backwalk straight from that angle and get through with them. Now that is something I've learned.
But honestly, this is going to be really fast. We're going to be done under 2:15.
Yeah, it is actually going to be kind of rapid.
Never found Dins. Never found.
Saves around 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's box skip time.
All right.
Second time.
Still time save.
Oh, he's gonna get yeeted here. Yeah, Cola's not having a good green tentacle room. Where's Ruto? She's in Jabu. Yeah, where is Ruto not? Mark it off on your bingo cards because that was a clean Baronade. Where's Ruto's toes? Well, she's either a fish and doesn't have one. There's Din's
Oh, it's Dins on Baronade.
The long shot and the Dins was in here. Both of the tools to do for Shadow 2.
Yep. Yep. Well, I guess we kind of knew that once it had to be.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, once. Well, I mean, it could have been in like a fountain somewhere because of ZL.
Yeah, something ZL locked. Yeah.
Yeah, the only place I couldn't have been was Shadow.
See, Cola. I think Cola's not going to do box skip. No, he's doing it. Holy shit!
Well, that's a way of not getting
That's
you box skip.
that's a way of avoiding box skip. He nearly did a left skip. Oh, he's missed this throw as well. Oh, Xavi has definitely had a better jab on you. If you had to ask me who would have a better execution through a dungeon, I would have said Cola.
Yeah.
We got a Morpher fight to do. Morpher could be trolly. We do have titties, so it's not like we're going to get a bad double knuckles at the end. Xavi's also cleared the tower climb as well, so...
Yeah, the only thing Cola basically has is BGS, and even then that's not really anything.
Yeah. Three minutes.
Yeah.
He'll save, well, like, they're not fully there yet, but I guess now he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be in Climb. He's definitely going to be in the Ganondorf fight, at least. If it just continues on as it is. But yeah, it'll be another season that Cola has done really, really well in the main season tournament and just missed out on some of those elusive final spots and get into a grand final. Like, you look through Cola's history of main tournaments and it's just like all the time when it was double LM getting to like losers bracket quarterfinals, round 5, that kind of thing. You know, previous Challenge Cup winner, you know, started from playing from season 2, I think. So Cola's been in the game for a very long time. So a very respectable tournament from Cola, but Xavi, the reigning champion, Mentos, Zav Cola. Bossing it.
Really good Morphle for Xavi.
Xavi's execution, like, Troll Hole Volve, like, yeah, really, really, really good.
World's longest cutscene.
Yeah, in the new dev branch, when you play in League this season on the new dev branch, that cutscene is removed. So,
honestly, the most interesting thing I want to see from League is to see how exactly getting rid of songs being directly hinted on path hints is going to play out. But
it's going to be one of those things you won't even remember until like you've even, because like when you're missing something like that and you're just like you just need to remember that the songs aren't path. I don't think you'll miss it that much.
Probably not.
It's like the key rings is going to be fun, like playing dungeons with key rings and having to change your routing through that is really fun.
I mean, dungeons with key rings just means you juice the dungeons up completely. Like, everything's a check now. Water Temple just becomes insane.
Water Temple's fun. Fire Temple's great.
You get to write a new Spirit Key Logic document of like, fuck you.
Yeah, everything you knew about key logic is out the window.
Yeah.
Does it mean foolish areas can have useful songs? Well, there are no foolish areas! There are no foolish hints in League this season because they're replaced by important check item hints. As another switch to the established formula of standard Steve settings.
We didn't have foolishes in Season 6.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, I kind of like Season 6, that bit of Season 6. But, you know, people wanted their foolishes.
Yeah, people like. I think they weren't really missed as well. Like there wasn't a lot of clamour for the foolish hints being back. Yeah,
Obvious.
here we go. It's gonna be an EGS-less fight.
So it looks like we've got about a 70-second time difference right now. Ooh.
He got a slight yeet, but he did get the... With that bit, like, the important bit is getting the roll back. You know, because they're so slow at turning around,
Yeah.
you're actually got a lot of time to get them down to armorless. So then just avoid... Just step back a little bit, don't get the backswing on that, and then actually it's pretty good. So if you're practicing at home, the important bit is rolling back. Wow, that Lizalfo's just didn't want to move. He just stood there. Hey Burrito, if I can't add towards the logic deduction in the seed, I've got to add something other than memes to this.
I guess, yeah, Cola did it. I thought Cola did that.
No, Cola doesn't climb this.
Alright.
No, nobody said Pierre. We are Pierreless. Here we go, Master Sword fight. For Xavi. He had trouble with Phantom Ganon. No problem with the real one.
Nope. Gets the stun lock.
It's okay. Ganon will be easy. We have the Master Sword. Oh, wait.
Oops.
If I had to give Ganon some advice for this fight, it would be close your legs.
If I had any fight, it would be knock that thing a little bit further into the giant pool of lava.
Yeah. Yeah, how did the sword just block, like, the giant sword flash? Yeah, this is Ganon for Cola. It's gonna be close. Oh, what happened with the jump slash? Did he lose the jump slash on Ganon? Did he lose the jump slash on Ganon?
Oh no.
Holy shit, that's made it even closer. Squeaky fucking bum time. Oh, let's go.
Oh god.
We're doing a bit of a mess. That it's going to be okay. He's got enough time. He's got enough time. Has he got enough time?
Holy cow.
Everybody stop watching.
Oh, God.
Holy moly. Cola's got to phase 2 of Ganon, and it's going to be GG's to Xavi.
Yeah.
Look at this. Reigning S7 champion, reigning main season champion, getting through to the next round of the tournament, getting into the loser's bracket to face the loser of Hyper Obsession versus Icola.
Yep, literally showing up in about an hour and 50 minutes or so. Final race time of 2:13:38 for Xavi. Cola just about to finish up. At final time of 2:14:11, so about a 30-second time difference, 30-second time difference. Doing math on stream is hard. I think we're being joined by our racers. GG's, both of you. That was a really, really great race.
Yo, GG's.
Oh, GG's.
The German matchup, you definitely brought a show to us today. Right, we've got to start with Cola.
Yeah, I feel bad
Ice
about
play
last
routes.
location, dude.
You go into ice early. What a decision that you made there to get that bow early.
Yeah, I mean, you go up the river, you get hammer, and you get the bottle, right? And you have the hover boots, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I just felt like doing that.
How early did you play ice?
Like 20 minutes into the seed.
Okay, well. I searched for a very long time for that bow, like for a logical bow.
Yeah.
I did find the one in Valley, obviously, as I did GTG, right? But
yeah,
I kind of actually thought I wanted to skip Gerudo Valley after GTG because I knew it was going to be a bow.
Yeah.
But damn.
Is it better now, Hyper?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
That's
the
all that
most important thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about that bow in Valley, what was the internal feeling, Xavi, when you didn't get the hover boots recall strap to get to the crate? Like, how bad did that feel?
That felt so bad. Like, kind of rubbed me apart. Like, I don't know. I was very angry there.
It's
very,
literally
very
like
angry.
you lose like 3 minutes, don't you?
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought, okay,
it's
fuck
really
me.
brutal. Because like you then can't go to GTG. You have to go to GTG later in the seed. Like it really fucked up your route at that point.
That was so bad. Yeah.
I mean,
it's like,
I kind of think it actually kind of helped save your route a little bit just because you got that bow before GTG, so you got strength 2 to get everything in the silver black room.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Because. Yeah, but that team was interesting in a lot of ways.
I feel like I kind of threw at the very, very end because I got the Rudos letter from Shadow Trial, right? And then I went to Spirit Trial after that. And I realized
no way.
I didn't have to go there because the long shot has to be past fire arrows now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That is true because the only other way to pick up the letter is through the long shot, isn't it? Through hovers and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true. You were in Child Lake earlier doing the doing Child Lake, and then you didn't go to Domain at that point, and you kind of you left. You did. I think did you go and do Wasteland at that point or something like that? So. What was your kind of thought process not doing Domain? Was it just like, oh, like I'm going to be here with letter later, or just
I mean,
for Domain?
I have a CAC path that's a path to Jabu, to Baronade, right? And I didn't do chickens and I didn't do turn in 20. And also I have fire arrows being path, potentially, right? So it makes more sense to go that way instead of doing the main at the point. Not mad about that one at all.
Yeah, I was actually surprised when Xavi went there as early as you did, actually, because you did that in what, like, you had a very, very quick child one. So your opening routes were different, actually. So Xavi, you know, skipped everything until you got the foolish hints, and Cola had a bit more of a well, I'd say casual, but like more of a just normal route through doing the checks and things like that. So you were quite different right from the start, but you did pick up the light arrows really early from domain.
Yeah, actually, that was kind of nice. I found the bow that late that I searched for a bow, and I guess because I didn't find that bow, it pushed me to domain, like the area there, just to clear all the child checks.
I guess
that makes really running out of checks, like at that point.
Yeah.
Because we knew ice was going to be really late in the seas, so you went river and then CAC, and Cola went CAC and river, which allowed you to have the hollow boots to get into ice. So that's kind of where that difference was. But knowing that ZL was going to be behind 3 of the medallions, it was always going to be fun.
It's a play, but I don't think ice even cost me much time, to be honest, because you get Minuet. I double dipped forest because I didn't have strength the first time, and I don't think it wasted much time at all, to be honest.
No, you definitely helped you a lot actually early on, because you didn't have to. You got Minuet, which you got Bolero from that and stuff like that, and you got the bow really early. I think if you were able to pick up the light arrows earlier and go to Ganon's castle earlier, I think you could have had 10-ish minutes on the seed. But 2:13, 2:14 is actually still a really rapid time. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a slow seed, but you don't get ZL ever, so you can't, and you don't have to do Spirit or Shadow or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I think the maximum amount of time that the top players would take is like around 3 hours, kind of. If you subtract Shadow and Spirit and bottom of the world from that, you're kind of there.
Yeah, plus, like, almost all water temple too, without, you
exactly.
it was only like 2 checks, so.
Yeah, right.
Cola, tell us about checking the Skull House at about 1 hour and 20 in.
I mean, that's cool. I don't want to know. I just collected the skulls.
You were so quick at collecting. You had the hook shot really early, so you were at like 16 by like 40 minutes in or whatever.
Yeah, I went to the river and I forgot to check it at that point, right? So then I just rolled with it and just collected them.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean,
and then you didn't go to you did the Wasteland check as another thing that you did, and then you were starting to climb to go to Colossus, and then you stopped doing that. So what was the thought process there?
Well, there's no song that could help me. I realized that the Song of Time was gonna be in the Temple of Time, so it doesn't help me to get whatever song there is, because if it's Requiem, I'm not gonna do Spirit. It's Prelude that doesn't help me.
You didn't think about the Colossus Arch as a check?
Oh, no, not really. And I couldn't get the ferry there, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. Xavi made it out to closet. We didn't see you saw whatever was on that arch really fast, and it obviously wasn't anything. But
I was actually pretty convinced that Rudolph's letter was just going to be in the wasteland, but it wasn't, and then I was kind of confused.
Yeah, you went there. Yeah, you kind of pushed it, didn't you? And we were kind of thinking that was one of the very few checks we had left, because Xavi had already done Ganon's castle at that point. So actually, we were kind of thinking on the same lines as you.
Yeah. Well, Xavi hadn't gotten the bow, so he didn't have the magic. He couldn't do Shadow Trail 2. We are just looking, like, we see fire arrows, and we're like, it's either Wasteland or Shadow Trail 2 with Spirit. And it's like, Oh no.
I mean, it could have also been like Morpha in edge cases if you get the long shot instead of the light arrows, right? That was also a possibility.
Yeah.
That I considered, but it's annoying.
So, what's a Milchschnitte?
Yeah. Do you want to explain
like some chocolate bread with like milk cream in the middle?
Xavi, you like moving on to losers bracket? What's if you go back to back in main season tournaments?
Ooh.
Like, what are you gonna have a party or like what's happening?
Yeah, I will have a party over at Chuckle's house. Everyone is invited.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, my tiny flat with I can barely hold. If you have more than 3 people in my flat, you get claustrophobic. It's
it's fine.
Yeah,
we will get used to it.
Yeah, especially with the beer that Chuckles will be providing.
Svenny's asking, do you want hyper or iCola?
I mean, I really want to play hyper, of course, but
rematch against iCola. It would be.
It's fine to play hyper 2 times in the grand final.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right. Any other thoughts?
I hope you turned down my stream when I did Ganon.
We looked away for a second. Don't worry.
That's perfect. Okay, thank you.
Oh dear, it was. Did you lose the jump slash? Like, what did you?
Yeah, I swing the hammer like right at the beginning. That's why I had to use nuts and all.
Brutal. Yeah.
And then my nerves kicked in, and yeah.
I was actually impressed with your level. Well, except for Phantom Ganon, but
oh yeah.
You both had Trollhole Valvagia, and then you both did Morpha really quickly. You like I was impressed. Consider me impressed with the execution.
Oh, look, thank you.
Look, Cola just got BGS out of Ice Cavern too. I don't think he ever said that. So.
Okay. Oh right, yeah.
That is true. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that Ice had Bow, BGS, Minuet, which got you Bolero, which like it was.
Really?
That was a really
wild. Yeah.
That was a really good setup to the start of the seed for Cola.
Oh yeah, Cola, your box skip was really interesting today.
Oh yeah, it's the box skip where you almost drop down to the Octorok, right?
Diesel called it lift skip, which I thought was pretty good. You almost skipped the lift.
I don't know. My Jabu was not great. I definitely could have saved a minute almost there.
Yeah, you had a bit of he had a knockback on the green tentacle, and then you missed the boomerang in the pre-Baronade room as well. So it was at the point where you needed time, you were kind of losing it at that point.
I think it's kind of a case of where you kind of are tilted because of the last location, and then it's hard to keep focused.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Arctic says mentions your Goma as well.
Oh right. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Wait, what happened there?
I did one cycle and had to wait.
There's so many options where you could have won the seed, like with just one execution thing. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. It happens though, right? You can't harp on it too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a 2 hour 14 minute seed, you did a lot of good execution. And sometimes, you can't just be perfect in every seed. So
we're just bashing Cola.
No, I'm honestly taking all your time, and I apologize for Oots because you probably want to go and talk to Oots as well. So go and we'll allow you two to depart to speak to Oots, and we will clean up the restream here for you.
All right,
you guys.
I will switch then. Thank you for the restream. Thanks for tracking, commentating, and all this stuff. And see you in the next phase.
All right,
see ya.
Thanks, Xavi. Thanks, Stella. And we can leave it to the best restreamer on ZSR, who isn't Golden Devil. It's baseball.
That is so true. Oh my gosh, Golden is the best. Wow, I was gonna say that. Hi.
Hi, baseball.
I was talking to the German restream, so I missed all of that. But hopefully they went to the German restream. The next race is in about an hour and 30 minutes. Icola versus Hyper right here on ZSR1. The great Out of This World Burrito is going to be on comms, which is exciting. Yeah,
And
it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, I think the new IT guy as well.
Someone else is going to be there, I think.
Lefty!
Remember,
It's Lefty!
It's Lefty! It's
fine.
Lefty!
Sorry.
Oh.
Baseball! You're the one that forgot about Lefty today.
No.
It was not me. So
I forgot about Lefty, but I'm not a restreamer also, so it's not my fault.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm doing good. Yeah, so thanks, Xavi and Cola. And you, Toffile and Chuckles, for being here. And of course, our trackers, Virgil, Dante, and Mage. Wonderful job, everybody. Wonderful job. That's it. Until an hour and a half. 6:20 Eastern. Be here, right here, and sign up for League and listen to the podcast.
thank you.
Thank you.
You're right, Baseball. I have been pretty wonderful. Thank you so much for that compliment. Toffile, you've been okay as well.
Thank you, Chuckles.
And Triforce Blitz too. Yeah, that's coming up as well. So much is happening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send us over to the German restream because Tobias is commentating, and yeah, who doesn't like Tobias? So hopefully you understand German. But have fun. See you in an hour and a half. Bye.